If you want a decent sports coupe but don't fancy an Audi TT, this is Peugeot's answer, the RCZ. When it launched a few years ago, it was a model that brought the French car maker back into the limelight as a credible brand that could build good-looking and good-driving cars. The RCZ has a distinctive head-turning design, managing to look sleek while creating these unlikely bulbous haunches. The double bubble roof, inspired by Peugeot's Le Mans car in 2009, not only looks good, but also provides an effective way to drain rain, making today the perfect day to showcase the RCZ skills. This top-of-the-range GT model, which makes up the majority of sales, gets 19-inch alloys, while there's plenty of personalisation options, such as these matte black roof arches. And then there's the active rear spoiler, which comes up automatically at 53 miles per hour and adopts an even more aggressive stance at higher speeds to help aerodynamics. Or, if you just want to be a poser, there's a manual button to operate it inside the car. Despite being a sports car, the inside of the cabin is very comfortable for an everyday driver. These low-slung seats add to the sporty appeal, while you'll never need to overreach the controls for infotainment or aircon. This GT trim gets heated leather front seats as well as rear and front parking sensors. It's probably not surprising that there's far from ample space in the back. Two adults will struggle. But the boot is 309 litres. That means it's almost the same size as a much more practical Ford Focus. This car is fun to drive. This THP 200 is the fastest in the range, aside from the new RCZ R. It's a 1.6 litre turbocharged petrol engine with 200 brake horsepower that hits 62 miles per hour in 7.6 seconds, with a top speed of 146 miles per hour. Steering is direct and feels less artificial than the standard Audi TT, while you really get a sense of what the front wheels are doing. And its low-sitting coupe status means there's minimal body roll. This is a great car for every day, but take it on some twisty B-roads and it really comes into its own. Point to point, it's incredibly lively, and kick it down into third or fourth gear and there's this lovely little raucous exhaust note coming through the cabin, which really reminds you it's a sports car. The RCZ is a genuine competitor to the incredibly successful Audi TT, as well as other players such as the Volkswagen Scirocco and Nissan 370Z. It's also more favourably priced than its German rival. If you want a less expensive TT with more kit and more individual looks, then here's your car.